everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter divide fractions, and the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are divide whole numbers and unit fractions, the reciprocals, estimate quotients when dividing mixed numbers, and divide fractions. Okay, here I am on grade 6 math. Chapter we're working on is divide fractions. The lesson is divide whole numbers and unit fractions. So let's just start with the okay, you have to divide 1 by 6 divided by 4. So basically when you we talk about the divide fractions, 1 by 4 divided by 6, 1 by 6 divided by 4. Okay, when we talk about the dividing fractions, what we have to do, here you have 4. 4 do not have any denominator. That means its denominator is 1. You have to change that division sign to multiplication. When you change the division sign to multiplication, you have to reciprocate term that is after the division sign. Reciprocal means you have to interchange numerator and denominator, right? 4 over 1, the reciprocal is 1 over 4, right? 2 over 3, the reciprocal is 3 over 2. You just have to interchange numerator and denominator. So when you change the division sign to multiplication, you have to reciprocal the term after the division. So it will be 1 over 4. So you have to do 1 times 1 and 6 times 4 is 24. So that would be 1 over 24, right? Let's just start with the test questions. The important thing here is you simply have to change the multiplication. You have to recall the term after the division sign, and then you have to multiply the numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator, right? 1 by 3 divided by 3. Okay, that if the number doesn't have any denominator is 1. Now change the division sign to replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term after. The reciprocal is 1 over 3, the reciprocal is 3 over 1, the reciprocal is 1 over 3. Just do numerator time numerator, 1 times 1, 3 times 3 is 9. So that would be 1 over 9. The correct option is 1 over 9. Got it? Okay, the next one is divide 1 over 8 divided by 4, which is the correct option. That is 4 over 1, right? Replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the term after. So the reciprocal is 1, 4. So it is 1 times 1 and 8 times 4 is 32. So that is 1 over 30. The correct option is 1 over 32. Okay, the next one is 1 over 2 divided by 4, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 1 over 8. The correct option is 1 over 8. Okay, the next one is 1 over 8 divided by 3, which is the correct option. 1 over 8 divided by 3, which is the correct option. The correct option is 1 over 24. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Divide 1 over 8 divided by 2, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 1 over 16. The correct option is 1 over 16, right? Very good. Okay, the next one is divide 1 over 4 divided by 4, which is the correct option. Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 1 over 16, right? Okay, the next one is 1 over 8 divided by 4, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 1 over 32, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is, okay, I am going to explain again for the one who came late. Basically, you have to, I'm going to explain the last one, 1 by 8 divided by 4, right? 1 by 8 divided by 4, right? 4 do not have any denominator. That means its denominator is 1, right? So you have to replace this division sign to multiplication. When you replace the division sign to multiplication, you have to reciprocal the term after. Reciprocal means you just have to interchange their numerator and denominator. The reciprocal of 4 over 1 is 1 over 4, right? For example, that is 4 over 5, you have to find a reciprocal, it would be 5 over 4. So the reciprocal of 4 over 1 is 1 over 4. Now you simply have to multiply the fractions like you do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 1 times 1 is 1 and 8 times 4 is 32. So it is 1 over 32. Got it? I think you can get it now, isn't it? If you have any question, you can ask, please. Okay, the next lesson is reciprocals. So when we are multiplying the fractions, we learned what is reciprocal. Let me just explain again. Reciprocal means simply interchanging numerators and denominators. Reciprocals. For example, you have 2 over 3. The reciprocal of 2 over 3 is 3 over 2. You just have to interchange numerator and denominator. You have 1 over 2. The reciprocal is 2 over 1, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Very good, okay. What is the reciprocal of 5 over 9? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is, the reciprocal of 5 by 9 is 9 by 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is reciprocal of 7 over 10? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 10 over 7. The last option is the correct one. What is the reciprocal of 1 over 8? Yes, the reciprocal of 1 over 8 is 8, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the reciprocal of 8? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is 1 over 8. Very good. The correct option is option number 1. What is the reciprocal of 9? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 1 over 9. Very good. What which, what is the reciprocal of 1 over 3? The correct option is yes, that is 3. What is the reciprocal of 5? Yes, the correct option is 1 over 5, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is estimate quotients when dividing mixed number. Now we have to do estimating estimation basically, right? We already worked on the estimation. We're going to see how do we do here. Okay, estimate which sign makes the equation true, right? You have 4, the missing number, and 30 divided by 4 whole 1 over 9. Basically, you have to round the divisor. This is the divisor 4 whole 1 over 9 to the nearest whole number, right? How do we? You have to compare that 1 over 9 to 1 over 2, right? If this fraction is less than 1 over 2, you have to round on the same whole number. And if it is greater than 1 over 2, you have to round up. So 1 over 9 is less than 1 over 2, right? That means you have to round on the same whole number and it would be rounded off to 4, right? You have to 30 divided by 4. You have to now round off the dividend to the compatible number, right? You cannot divide 30 by 4. So you can find a nearest number that can completely divide it by the 4. It would be 32. So you have to divide 32 by 4. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. Now you can see 4 is greater than 8 or less than 8. So 4 is less than 8, right? First you have to divide the fractional part, either it is mixed fraction or fraction, to the whole number. Then you have to divide round that dividend to the compatible number, like that can be divided easily. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Basically, it is very, very easy. Let me just explain the example, right? Okay, you have 2630 whole 1 by 4 divided by 5 whole 4 over 5, and we have to compare it to 966, right? First, just round off the divisor, right? That is 26301 over 4 divided by 5 whole 4 over 5. You have to compare the fractional part 4 over 5 to 1 over 2, right? 4 over 5 means almost all the part is colored, just one part is left out of 5. So obviously 4 by 5 is greater than 1 over 2, right? If you don't know how to compare the fractions, you can go back to the chapter fraction and learn there how do we compare the fraction, right? So 4 by 5 is greater than 1 by over 2. So it is greater than 1 over 2, you have to round to the next whole number, it would be rounded off to 6. So that is 2630 whole 1 over 4. Now you have to round this number. Round this number to the nearest number that can be divided by 6. Okay, 2630 divided by 6. 2636 divided by 6. No. Okay, you have to find a compatible number that can be divided by 6, right? So I divided 2630 by 6 on the calculator, right? That is 438 point something, right? That then I multiplied 438 by 6, so that would be 2638. That is completely 2628. That is completely divided by 6, right? When you divide, it is 438. You have to compare it to 966. So 438 is less than 966. So the correct option is less than, right? That means first you have to estimate the divisor, right? Round the divisor, you can say. Then you have to estimate the dividend also to the number that can be easily divided, right? So that is less than 966. Okay, 712 whole 1 over 5. That is bit easy. You have 10 is a whole number, you do not need to estimate. You can round off this number, right? You don't have to see the fractional part. This is 10. 10 is complete. If this number is 710, that would be completely divided by 10, right? So just round off this number to 710. The answer is 71. Then compare 738 and 71. So 38 is less than 71. Got it? The correct option is less than, right? Okay, what about the next one? 5 divided by 2 whole 1 by 3, you have to compare it to 5. Which is the correct option? you can round off the dividend to 5, right? Because 5 is divided by 5 simply. So when you divide 5 by 5, the answer is 1, and 1 is less than 5. The correct option is 1 is less than 5, that is 1, right? Because that is 2 whole 1 over 3, and the dividend is 5. 5 is completely divided by 5, so you can round off 2 whole 1 by 3 to 5. So that would be then 1 is less than 5. Got it? Okay, the next one is 96. You have to compare it to 405 whole 5 by 8 divided by 8. So which is the correct option? You can round off 405 whole 5 by 8 to 400, because 400 is completely divided by 8. So which is the correct option? Here you have 405, right? You can round off 405 to 8. So 8 times 5 is 40, that is 550. You have to compare to 96. So 96 is greater than 50. So the correct option is greater, right? That would be greater. 7, you have to compare it to 24 whole 3 by 4 divided by 6, which is the correct option. You can simply round off 24 whole 3 by whole to 24, because 24 is completely divided by 6. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. So 7 is less than 4. The correct, sorry, 7 is greater than 4. Okay, 42, you have to compare it to 776 whole 4 by 5 divided by 10. So 10 whole 1 by 6 is rounded off to 11, or you can round it off to 10. If it is rounded off to 10, then 776 must be rounded off to 770, right? Because 770 is completely divided by 10, so it would be 42 and 77. So 42 is less than 77. The correct option is less than, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is divide fractions. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is divide fractions, right? We already know how to divide the fractions, right? This isn't new. You simply have to do the same thing we did for the first lesson. Just replace the division sign to multiplication, reciprocal, and multiply the fractions, right? 1 over 3 divided by 1 over 3. We have already did this lesson. Just replace this division sign with multiplication. Reciprocal the term, this would be 3 over 1. Multiply them, numerator and denominators. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 1 is 3, and you are left with 1. Got it? This isn't new. We have already done this one. The correct option is 1, right? 1 over 4 divided by 2 over 3, which is the correct option? Okay, 1 over 4 divided by 2 over 3. So, what you have to do? Simply replace the division sign to multiplication. Reciprocal the term, that would be 3 over 2. And then do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 3 times 1 is 3 and 4 times 2 is 8. So, that would be 3 over 8. The correct option is 3 over 8. The correct option is 3 over 8. 2 over 3 divided by 3 over 4, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 8 over 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. One over 4 divided by 1 over 2, which is the correct option? Mm, the same chapter divide fractions we'll do in the next lesson, because we'll continue the same lesson. Yes, the correct option is 2 over 4 or either 1 over 2. They both are the correct options, right? One over 2 divided by 3 over 4. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 4 over 6. Option number 2 is the correct, 3 is the correct option, right? One over 3 divided by 3 over 7, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is 7 over 9. Option number 4 is the correct 3 is the correct option. 1 over 5 divided by 2 over 5, which is the correct option? 'The correct option is, yes, that is 5 over 10. The last option is the correct option. One by 4 divided by 1 over 10 divided by 1 over 4, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 4 over 10. The last option is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math. The chapter we were working on is divide fractions. The lessons we have covered today are divide whole numbers and unit fractions, reciprocals, estimate, quotients when dividing mixed numbers, and divide fractions. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you still need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? If you have any question related to the lessons we just did, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Next week, probably we'll covering the next lesson. Let me see which is the next lesson. Hold on. Today we are working on the divide fractions. So probably the next lesson, right? The next lesson this week we are going to, you can go to grade 6 maths. No, I'm not on Skype. You can find different teachers on Skype. There we're working on the chapter divide fractions. Okay, no, I'm not on the Skype. So we are working on the grade 6 math. You can see here. Hold on, let me share the screen. Okay, here you can see I'm on grade 6 math. The chapter we are working today, that is grade 6. Lesson name is divide fractions. That is the lesson we're working today. And in the next lesson in the same week, on Thursday, we are going to do the same chapter. But the next lesson is next week we're going to start with the chapter operations with integer. You can see here. Your kid is provided with the email password and email address for the aplusstudents.com. So if you do not remember the password or you forgot, you can call administrator. They will give you email address and password again. Any other question you have? Also, the one who is asking for Skype, no, I'm not on Skype. You can find other tutors, maybe I think 15 tutors there on Skype. Contact any of them, they will help you with the lesson for which you need help. I am just here for the live sessions.